But if you are done with them, I can collect them.
Oh.
If that's easier.
Yeah.
I'll hold on to this for now.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a little tough because it was kind of going in loops, but there was good content.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
He asked some really good questions,
He
but I was
did.
like, I had budget to answer, and I
Yeah.
was like trying to remember what he said.
He
as
knows
I'm talking.
everything. He just has to figure out the audience and figure out what the best questions are. But he
Right.
knows all the questions, which is half the battle.
Yep.
The thing that they have them doing when they're coming in, that rapport building, is a little not natural to me. And I don't know if that's just based on them not doing it or the way that they're being coached, but it's a little bit.
It's
a
interesting
little
because,
odd.
like, at the last competition, the Zach Brown, like they met the friend at the Zach Brown. Every client was, or every seller was using that, and
Right.
nobody's really using it now. It's like a perfect opportunity
Yeah.
to just be like, "Oh, I met your friend at the Zach Brown concert. You like country? Like,
Yeah.
oh, cool."
I think it's just the way
Whereas-
to. I think it's the way to being coached. I think you're just trying to
Yeah.
teach them the basic framework of,
Yep.
of walking a customer through a call or through a meeting.
Yeah.
I think it's making them more nervous though, because it's not doesn't sound
Yeah.
natural. So it's like, oh, so where
Right.
do you live? It's
Right,
like,
right.
Yeah.
I almost wish they'd just come in more formal,
Yes.
like overly
Right.
formal,
Yes.
Right.
and say I'm.
yeah,
from
this is who I
Carousel,
am.
Yeah.
This is
Right.
what I'm doing. That's what I'm used to. So it's a little,
Yeah.
and then they keep bringing it at the same spot. So it leads me to believe that's the way that it's being taught, which,
Right.
you know, always new ways to do things.
I just hate when people come and talk about, oh, how's the weather out? So and so. They talk about sport. I hate that. It drives me crazy.
I know.
Like, do some research on your
I know.
prospect and see if you can
Yes.
find something.
Yes.
that
Do you like sports? Yes, curling.
Yes.
Well, we live in New England,
Right.
so we're just
Exactly.
winners
Right.
anyways. So very exciting. Okay, DeSimone.
Hi, are you Matt?
Yes.
Hi, Matt. I'm Anthony from Carousel Industries. Nice to meet you.
You too.
Mind if I take a seat?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, how's your day?
It's going pretty good.
It's going pretty well. Anything special going on this weekend?
I actually have tomorrow off, so I'm pretty excited. 3-day weekend.
Oh, that's perfect. 3-day weekend. Not much better than that.
No.
So, you have about 10 minutes?
Yep.
I remember? Okay, perfect. Excellent. So I'm going to go through a brief agenda, kind of discuss what happened, you know, as far as the malware attack. Then I'm going to go into a presentation, you know, come up with some possible solutions for you to explain a little bit about Carousel myself. And then, you know, we can close. So why don't you start off by telling me just a little bit about what happened that day?
Okay, so about a year and a half ago, we were hit with the WannaCry virus, and it infected about 400 endpoints in our system. It's taken us months and months to remediate. We spent countless days just trying to find the entry point, make sure no data was actually taken, and it's been an uphill battle,
Yeah, of
just to
course.
say the least.
Understandable. So how do your employees feel about this? You know, how are their day-to-day operations being affected?
So I have a team of 4 under me, and their day-to-day normally is keeping up the day-to-day technology we need, phone system, network, anything like that, applications. They've been more focused on this, so our day-to-day has been more condensed, which causes for problems sometimes, but we're dealing with it
Okay.
as best we can.
And how about your clients? Have you reached out to them? Have, you know, they expressed any concerns of theirs?
When we were hit with the WannaCry virus, we did make an announcement saying what happened and shared that no data had been leaked, anything like that. Our patients they're more cautious and wary than anything, but we didn't take too bad of a hit. It could have been a lot worse.
Oh, okay. So do you have any systems in place right now?
Yeah, so our security system we have now, we have Cisco ASAs for our firewall, and then we have Cisco ICE, our network access control. And we've had those for a little while. They've always done the job until virus came through. So we know we need more, but we're still happy with what we have.
Understood. So those are actually more reactive systems that we have. So do you guys have any aspirations for expansion that, you know, may be halted by this attack?
Yeah, we were planning to open up a couple new locations over the next 2 years or so, and board has since said no can do until we can prove that our networks are up and running and secure as possible.
Okay, so if I'm understanding this correctly, you're having concerns with your employees not being able to really complete their day-to-day tasks. Your clients, some of their information has been leaked, which is obviously a problem. You guys managed to, kind of pause it, stop the bleeding a little bit, but now you're looking for a more long-term solution. So what we can offer is a system called Cisco Umbrella. What the Umbrella is more of a proactive system, whereas you have the ICE and the ASA already as reactive systems. So if you think of the Umbrella as, as your umbrella, so the virus would be the rain, it's kind of raining out. You have your rain jacket and your rain boots kind of as the ASA and ICE. So they're still, protecting you, but they don't actually protect you until, the rain gets there. There can still be, a little bit that gets in your jacket, in the slits of your boots. But the umbrella is more proactive, so before the virus even gets there, it's already getting ready to fight it. So it will be a great, extra layer of protection on top of the ASA and the ICE. So based on, what I explained about the umbrella, would it be something that you guys are interested in?
I guess first of all, how much does it cost?
Well, let me answer that with a question of my own. How much has it costed you guys to, halt expansion and, keep your customer clientele, after this attack?
I don't have a dollar figure for that. My boss probably does.
Probably, it's probably, more expensive than the, umbrella system that we were offering, because it may cost, a lot of money to try and solve this problem in the long run. But if you make this solution right now, you guys can, get right into, having a good system and, fixing your problems. And now you don't have to really halt expansion. Your employees can get back to doing what they're doing. Your clients will feel more protected and safe. And I think that, values a lot more than, the price that the system will actually costs.
I get that, but do you have like a budgetary, like a ballpark? Could you throw a number out if my boss asked me after the meeting?
It kind of depends on the contract. What we can do is actually offer you a 30-day proof of concept. It's really just a free trial. So what this free trial is basically a sandbox server. So there will be not a lot of work on your part. We'll be monitoring it, seeing, what potential viruses could have gotten in had the umbrella not been installed. And it's 30 days completely free. If you guys don't like it, we understand. If you do like it, then we can, move forward to, setting up an actual contract.
In the POC, you said you'd manage it, but after that, obviously we would. My team, we've never used this before, obviously. And we don't really have bandwidth right now to learn a new system, so I don't know how that would work.
Well, we actually have 24-hour service, so if you have any questions, you can reach me directly. You can reach anybody on our customer service line. If I can't answer your question, or if someone on the customer service line can't, we will absolutely direct you to somebody that can.
But would my team be the ultimately managing it in the end, or would you?
We will be monitoring it. You guys will be managing it once the contract is through.
Is it difficult to do? Is it difficult to manage? Like
No, it's very simple.
Cisco is known to be incredibly complex.
Yeah, we'll be monitoring it, but again, it's not going to be too tough to manage. You already have the ICE and the ASA, and the umbrella is really just going to kind of complement that.
And then how long does it take to really spin up? Because we're spending so much time on everything. I don't know.
We can
our
install
timeline, like our timeline, if we're looking at if my boss says, what's the plan for the next 30 days?
Yeah, so we can actually install it, whenever you guys need it. It shouldn't take more than 30 minutes to an hour at the most. We can come in even at your least busy hours, just so there's no inconvenience to you guys. We'll come in, we'll install it, you'll have a great system in there. And then we can, look at the data, see, what it has protected, what other viruses that, could have came in, but, the umbrella really blocked.
Yeah, I think we could probably talk more about that.
You could?
Look at it, yeah.
All right, excellent. So would you mind signing this?
Yeah, sure.
All right, thank you so much. Why don't we schedule a meeting for, let's say, about 3 weeks down the road? How does April 17th sound?
Sounds good.
Around 3 o'clock, does that work for you? All right, excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Good job.
Am I up or is it right here. Yep.
Good job overall. I liked your rapport building in the beginning, giving the agenda. We were missing a little bit of more about carousel in the beginning, like what the business actually does right from the start.
Yeah.
And I would avoid using we can close in the beginning. We never want to be closing a
Okay.
buyer. We always want to be providing a solution. When you say that, it kind of puts their guard up. They're like, I didn't even say I was going to buy anything. But other than that, I think you did a good job with your discovery and overcoming of objections. The close, I think, could have been a little bit more clear and concise. But those pains would have been found during the discovery.
Okay. Thank you.
So it's kind of pet peeve of mine, but no notepad, no
Yes.
visuals, no so you don't want to lose credibility the minute you walk in the door with nothing.
Yeah.
So you want to be prepared. So you want to show your customer, your potential customer, that you are prepared in case something comes up. You can show them or have something to sign. In that case, in the discovery stage, you did miss asking about the decision-making process, about who's involved, who else is going to sign off on it, timing, budgetary, etc. I did, and I think you could dig a little bit. You could have dug a little bit deeper about what the financial impacts of the virus caused their company and what personal impact it has to really kind of bring the pain points up. So your solution is a better fit for them.
Yeah, gotcha.
I did like the rain jacket and boots analogy. I think it's important to kind of tie those things together, other than just plain product feature functionality. And let's see, that's pretty much what I had. So other than that, good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, I agree. Just got through it. I think that you have an opportunity to continue to qualify out a little bit more, like still do some more discovery. I mean, we just got the knock for the 2-minute mark, so you could still, again, to that point, uncover more information, uncover more about the personal pains against the company, the implication questions around, hey, what happens if you guys aren't able to expand, and continue to expand your business overall, right? Just continue to drive and twist the metaphorical knife in this case to ultimately help get you to the end and positioning your solution, right? One thing that I will say about like the objection handling, and this is more so, I guess stylistically for me, right? Be careful answering a question with the question. When she had the objection cost, it was like, well, let me ask you this question. What that comes across as like very defensive. So typically when you get the objection, you want to empathize. Hey, completely understand that we're talking cost here, and as you're looking to address this problem, I know